Hi, Genevieve Jacobs from Region Media with this week's news update, which comes on the eve of the Canberra International Music Festival. Cancelled last year because of the pandemic, but in pretty much full flight for the next 2 weeks. We're in the rehearsal spaces here at the Ainslie Arts Centre. Of course, the main destination is the Fitters Workshop with the members of the Partridge Quartet, including Daniel Smith and Carla Hanna. Daniel, tell us a little bit about the Partridge Quartet and your formation. What brings you all together?
Sure. So we actually, all of us studied at the Australian National Academy of Music in Melbourne. And so I think myself and Carla went there first in 2015, and then we were joined by Eunice and Will in 2016. And we were just kind of thrown together as a group, and we started off as a quintet. And at the end of the year, we enjoyed working with each other so much that we just decided, let's just see how far we can take this. And here we are.
Okay, fantastic. And here you are indeed, able to perform. Carla, tell us about the music that you'll be bringing to the International Music Festival. And there's a lot.
Yes, there is a lot. So one of the pieces we'll be playing is the Schubert String Quintet in C major. And that was actually the quintet that started off the Partridge Quintet. So we'll be playing that, and we're playing a string quartet by Brian Howard, which is incredibly interesting and has been such a challenge to put together. And then we'll be playing Beethoven String Quartet, Opus 18, number 1, and we'll be working with other musicians in the festival. I'm playing a Mozart Requiem, recomposed, and we're playing Gruber Frankenstein, which is going to be really fun. We're looking forward to playing toy clarinets and kazoos and all that stuff, so that's really fun. And we are also playing a piece by Gifford, so we'll be rehearsing that tonight.
Yeah, and Brenda Gifford being a Ewan composer, yeah, and one of the festival enduring favourites. Of course, that's one of the big themes of the festival, that we have a really strong Indigenous component. We've got Nadi Simpson performing, and her Possum Song has been a magical piece. We're looking at strong Tiwi women. William Barton is also with the festival, and he's again a perennial for the Canberra International Music Festival. Daniel, how does it feel to actually be performing again?
Well, fantastic, to be completely honest. And I mean, we're being based in Melbourne. Last year was full of lots of challenges. So actually, as a string quartet, there have been some smaller concerts that we've kind of broken off and teamed up with other groups and other people for. But it's been a while since we've actually all done a string quartet together. So it's just amazing.
And I'm guessing a while since this string quartet has played with kazoos and the like. That sounds really, really exciting and quite dramatic. You're also part of the Beethoven for Breakfast series, because of course this weekend is not the only part of the International Music Festival. We've got 2 weeks of music ahead of us, including a whole series of breakfast performances featuring Beethoven. You guys are at Albert Hall?
I think so, yeah.
You're at Albert Hall. I am reliably informed.
The first rule of a festival as a visiting artist is that you just have to take it day by day, otherwise you start to lose track of reality.
Okay, so keep your eye out for the Partridge Quartet. I keep calling them the Partridge Family. That just dates me completely, although they're young enough to be the Partridge Family. Also making news this week on the Riot Act, we're talking about a horrendous fuel mix-up at Yass that's left lots of people stranded. And it wasn't putting diesel into the unleaded or unleaded into the diesel from individual owners. It was the delivery truck driver what done it. So that's been quite a catastrophe locally. We're also talking about the Elvin Group's plans for a Tesla big battery for Canberra. Go to the Riot Act and read how that will possibly affect you. And also, in a really tight housing market, why one major developer in town has chosen to actually pull back on the release of land at South Jerrabomberra. And our motorsports correspondent James Coleman says, is it time for motorsports to return to Canberra? The Speedway has had all kinds of issues to contend with, from noise limitations to electricity availability. All that and more on the Riot Act, which is all about Canberra, all about this region and the things that are taking place right around us. Go and sign up for our newsletter, which is either weekly or daily and drops into your inbox, and join our great big Canberra conversation. And watch out for these guys. Watch out for the Partridge Quartet at the Canberra International Music Festival. More information at cimf.org.au. I'm Genevieve Jacobs. This is Region Media.